Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to the Clan Class mod. So let's continue here guys. So we need to talk to the Mandarin here, so let's go.
So glad you finally decided to show up. If you want to meet your comrade, walk through those doors.
Think you scare me? No, I'm coming. Yeah, so let's just speed this up because we know that the dialogue here doesn't progress anything.
I am told you are a rather resourceful individual.
Oh yes.
This should make you a most intriguing specimen. You and your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me. Subject is male. Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age unknown. As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place. Subject is by all definition clinically dead. Hello in there. I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment. Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all?
Nope.
Subject exhibits no sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please, move on to the next chamber.
Oh yeah, my specialty. I'm so good at this one. I'm impatient as hell. Alright, let's see if I can do this the first try.
If you cooperate, your kind is resourceful. Your survival instinct borders on animalistic. I'm curious about your innate abilities. Let us see what you can do. The walls are reinforced concrete, several feet thick. There is no other exit. Believe me, it is my design.
There you go. Sure. Alright, so what do we have here? Do we have something? Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Help me during the... What's the name of the thing? The Zagana fight. Alright, so... Let's wait. Oh, got hit there. Awesome.
Only the most simple creatures can survive dismemberment.
Okay.
I am told you can regenerate parts of your body. I'd much love you've shown great resilience so far. Let's see how you do against some live targets. Proceed to the next room. Sometimes myths
Sword.
are constructed around legitimate observations. Let us find out if there's any truth in an old superstition. Initiate Van Helsing experiment. Does that hurt? Van Helsing, I'd rather the experiment didn't end here. Please. Well, when God fails, put your faith in the gun. Proceed, Commander.
Oh, almost.
The men are veteran mercenaries.
I always want to kill these guys inside that room, but every time they start running away.
Refined incendiary rounds are promising.
Oh, I thought there was a guy here.
Suggest field tests. What is it doing?
Well, nothing. Oh, they are here. I see. So it does work.
You are turning out to be a very useful guinea pig.
No, you're welcome.
But we have a conflict of interest.
What a kind man.
You continue to endure even though it's my instruction to incapacitate you. This calls for a more drastic approach. Continue to the next room.
Imagine if he was like testing me
about this next test.
and I was actually doing this during the actual test. It'd be like a vampire from like the Blade movies with like hyper aggressive vampires.
Many regimes use electricity to torture information out of their captives.
I forgot I needed to shoot these. I was like, yeah, let's go. Alright.
Well, if this applies to your kind as well, or will the voltage have results similar to fire? Let's find out.
Okay.
You have demonstrated considerable mental and
This
physical
is the dumbest
acumen.
one of all the tests, for
And
sure.
I'm quite perplexed how something that should be
So
dead
silly.
can display such strong survival skills.
Know what would
Let's
have made
begin
this
the
quest
final
better?
test.
Right at the
Step
beginning,
into the next room.
when you start the test here, he should tell you drop all your weapons and all of your either all the ranged weapons and all the melee weapons, so you would be weaponless basically, and then do the test. That would make way more sense than like letting me go in with everything that I have, you know. That said, he asked me to come in. He didn't actually like capture me and threw me in a rat maze of sorts, you know. But yeah, without weapons would make
Stand
way
by.
more sense.
Run a check on the extinguishers one more time. I've already determined fire is a weakness of your kind. I would like to know more about the psychological effect it has on you, and how it may be exploited.
Just chill here. These guys cannot kill me, really? Try again, bro. Jesus, every time. I'm playing other games on the channel, and in the other games, the C button is the stealth button, but in Vampire is actually control. All right. Come on, let me in. Thank you. Wait, food. Thank you. I'm not going to kill this guy just in case he gives me humanity penalty for some reason. Let's avoid that.
My employer's punishment for your escape would be 1,000 times more painful than anything you could devise.
You're already dead. Shut up.
I refuse to give you the satisfaction.
Hey, man.
They get you too. I've got no excuse. A Nosferatu getting caught by a bunch of humans. This is a new low.
Clearly. So, Barabbas, I presume. So, Gary sent me to come get you. Let's get out of here.
Wait, we can't go yet. There are servers here. We need to hack in and delete all of their research. Should be a mainframe on this floor.
Alright, leave it to me. Not a computer I can't crack.
Let's check the computers. Anything on Kindred needs to get wiped. Anyone interferes, you leave them to me. Grr. If I tore the lungs out of everyone in this place, it still wouldn't feel like revenge.
Okay, let's go delete those files. I just said that, but I'm not sure. I have enough. Luckily, I have a ton of experience right now. But yeah, 8 doesn't seem a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's just put 1 here just in case. 9 might be the actual value that I need.
Hey, stop right there.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, stop right there.
Just deal with that one. Can't open this one. Okay. Alright, so door control. Alright. So I don't know if it's 8, 9, or 10 to be honest.
Let's go.
I'm glad I have a bunch of bonus points here, just in case.
Hey, stop right there.
Oh. They are falling pretty easily. Sorry. First I need to do this. Then I need to use blood buff. That should be enough. There you go. It's so high that it opened the door immediately. Well, I have the sword already. I don't think there's anything here. I think this is the email that you need to read to find out about the Wong Ho thing. So we'll not be doing that. So let's delete the files. First, let's get the door code. Not that I need it, but okay, code 77337. Sure. Species X data. Yeah.
That was the last of them. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so you need to contact Gary right away. He needs to know where that you're okay.
Will do. And thanks.
Man, these guys are dropping like flies, Jesus. I didn't know they were this weak. Or maybe that's because I am too strong at this point. Alright, so that was simple. Alright, so first of all, let me use the book here. I already maxed out intelligence, right? I'm pretty sure I did. So that means I can already use the book. Hey, the sound is all bugged. Okay, so intelligence. Okay, so I have melee 3. So I can put this one here. Then I can use the book. There you go. So we're maxed out here. So this should make the sword even more powerful. Let's see. Yeah, 51, 14. No feat adjustment. -1, that is. There you go. So what else do I need to do here? Nothing. Hello.
Do you have Prince Albert in the can?
Well, better let him go, boss. You done real well bringing our boy back home. I got your info, hero.
Yes.
The same information I gave your prince, I also traded to the Giovanni for a bit of juicy gossip. You both had an equal opportunity to take it. They just had a bit more initiative.
Oh, I see. So the Giovanni?
If you're going to play jihad, you need to do your homework. Knowledge is power, and power has a price. But seeing as how I've already got what I want from them, I'll give you a freebie.
Oh, tell me about the Giovanni.
Oh, you're going to love this. They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally. I should have played the cat skills. Incest, organized crime, death cults. That's the Giovanni. Spaghetti and corpses, boss.
I see. Tell me a secret about the Giovanni.
The Encaran sarcophagus isn't the only occult item they're hoarding. I hear they've got a collection that'd make Aleister Crowley come back from the dead. That is, assuming he isn't already sitting on a shelf somewhere over there.
So tell me where to find the Giovanni.
Oh, I'll tell you. And if you're foolish enough to go there, well, don't say I didn't warn you, boss. They have a mansion in the city. I'll draw you a map. They're having a reunion. Anyone who isn't a Giovanni shouldn't get within 50 yards.
Thanks. Looks like that's what I'm headed. That's where I'm headed.
Am I the only one who saw this coming a million miles away?
So it seems so.
You get 'em, boss. You give 'em one for Gary. If you should survive and ever need any information, come back and see me. I'm always here. And everywhere.
Alright, I remember that. So yeah, this is the dialogue here that I told you guys before about... It was not on this playthrough, I think it was in another one. That I said that one of the sad things about Gary is that... Such a great character, but the moment he offers you help if you survive, the Giovanni Mansion and so on, there's no point in the character anymore because the part that he had to play is over. So it's very annoying. I think you should have been able to contact Gary from downtown first. To be able to like make the character last a little bit longer in the story, you know? But again, maybe in that situation you would have to cut another character to make space for Gary. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so now we need to go to the Giovanni Mansion. So we have... wrong button here. We have the quest for Abrams there, pulling favors. So we need to talk to the Giovanni girl. So we need to find her before we do anything there, just in case. Okay, we also need to get the item for Pisha. So first let's go back home, let's see how Heather is doing. I want to drop some items there too. Not working for some reason.
Need a
Now it is. We could also get some money from, what's the lady? Venus. Because I usually don't remember to get the money that often, especially because I always play with like melee characters and stuff. So since you don't need the money, I usually don't even bother, you know? But since we're doing this Sabat chapter, maybe the extra money will come in handy. That said, there's not a whole lot of combat quests in the Sabat chapter if you don't like choose to actually enter the Sabat, you know, become a full-fledged member. Alright, so wait. Finance. Yeah, I already have the max finance I'm ever going to have. I probably should start selling stuff here, so I can like make less strips. No free money. Oh. Another one of those like very controversial quests is like that quest that is not on the log that you can basically blackmail Dr. Malcolm to get the money, right? And then you reveal to him your exact location. Just like one of the silliest quests, if not the silliest quest, that was not me. In the entire game, you know?
Master?
Yeah, return later. Yeah, so I don't have dialogues with her anymore. I'll just get everything and sell... Oh, wait. I'll put the bloods back. Let's just get everything first. Oh yeah, morphine bottle. I have all of them that I can carry. Okay, let me drop a few blood packs back. I'll walk with 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of this one. Okay. Let's check if we have any new emails. So yeah, that quest is so silly. Not quest, that thing that you can do is such a bad idea. Especially because it's only 75. If he gave you like at least like 750, you could like at least like roll the dice, just in case the guy like maybe he can denounce you or not. Maybe he can call the cops on you or not. You know, maybe it would be worth it. But like 75, I think that is just silly. So in more recent versions of the unofficial patch, I remember that Wesper Wisp, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the guy behind the unofficial patch, in more recent years, he started to like kind of fix that quest a little bit, change the dialogue a bit to make more sense, you know. But still, it's not like the best idea. That said, of all the things we do in this game, this is probably one of the more innocent ones.
Money, right? Been a while.
Oh yeah.
I'm with somebody.
Well, only one more batch here. Okay, so we need the Voce del Morte. We need to find the lady first. So I have to be very careful there. Because if I start a combat there, for some reason, if like one of the guards sees me like opening a door with lockpicking or something, and the fight starts, I think we are going to lose the quest. So I'm going to save on the outside, just in case I do everything in the wrong order there. Oh yeah, I need to sell stuff. Forgot, sorry. Let's talk to Larry here. My man. I'll never forget that. You guys remember I complained about this? There's the gargoyle in the anti-tribute mod. I always thought it was going to be one of those gargoyles there, with wings and everything. Just like the gargoyles from the show Gargoyles, you know?
My man, what is up?
Hey, I need to do some shopping, Larry. Okay, I can sell these for now, I think. I'm not going to carry this around anymore. I don't think I need this. Alright, let's sell everything. Let's see if he can actually... Oh, great. He doesn't buy that, I don't think. So, okay. That's going to slow me down a little bit here. Okay. I have so much money. That's crazy. Alright, so I guess that's it. Yeah, for some reason he doesn't buy Viagra here. Well, fair enough. I still want my gargoyle. I wish Bloodlines had more silly mods. Like in Skyrim, for example, you can like... There's mods to put like the Power Rangers or like Bob the Builder and that train that is alive. I forgot the name of that train. It's like a horror villain that is also a train, a literal physical train, you know. There's so many like My Little Pony mods and like Sonic mods and so on. I wish there were these for Vampire. I would love to play around like, let's say instead of me using my Toreador guy here, I would be like using Kirby or something like that. Maybe even Link or Zelda. That'd be very cool. But hey, it's not a huge community and the guys have to work on more important stuff for sure. That said, I can dream. I would like to play also with like Buffy. Like imagine Buffy after she became like a vampire. That'll be awesome. Like if the first season went wrong and she actually became a vampire. Hey sir.
Yes, what is it?
Well, this is the Giovanni mansion.
It is. Are you family?
Yes I am.
Then perhaps I'll see you inside. Didn't forget your invitation, did you?
No, I've got it. See you inside.
Yeah, what is it?
Is this a Giovanni mansion?
Giovanni? Oh yeah, here's the place. I haven't met you before. You family? Member of the family?
Yeah, yes I am.
Is that right? Hell of a family to be born into or married into or both. You have an invitation with you?
Yes. No I don't.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll let you in. Just tell them you lost it. I lose things all the time.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm sorry, I don't think we've met.
Maria Rosalini.
Oh, I see. Maybe I'll see you inside.
Yeah.
Damn it! Why am I not getting the thing here?
Is that right? Hey, don't worry. Did I just say I have an invitation?
Are you positive you haven't lost my invitation? Yes, what is it?
Is your wife okay? Oh, I see. I
She'll
need
be
to talk
fine
to her
after
first.
I get a pot of coffee in her.
So, if I were you, I'd worry about her embarrassing me.
Well, she did pretty much cause the last function to come to a screeching halt. That woman has the self-control of a pubescent chimpanzee.
That's a very specific example, so you better hurry up. I think she's going to puke.
Now is not the time to bring this up. Come on, Maria. We're just going to go inside and act like there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, clearly, maybe this guy watched like Ace Ventura before coming to the show, or to the party, sorry.
You have invitation.
Sure. Yes, I do. There you go.
Please have a wonderful time.
Thank you. Alright, so I also want to try to do the quest for the guests here. I think I have enough persuasion. But right now I cannot raise my persuasion anymore, really. I'm not going to put points in rhetoric because you can get the last point. So yeah. Alright, so let's look for the lady here. Now I know that the lady is inside here somewhere. I don't know who she is. So anybody that looks like remotely different could be the person. I know it's a lady because she told me. The other lady from the Empire Arms Hotel. Huh. Let's go up here. Guards, guards, guards. Okay, closed. Alright. I think I can open this one without causing problems. Okay, sir. Oh, this is where the secret spot is in the War Games mod. Akibil. This is the weirdest place in the mansion for sure. Man, this is like a mother's dream here. You could totally put so many different storylines inside the mansion. Oh, hey. Oh, this is the lady. Yeah, that's almost like too gothic. To be like confused with like a goth instead of like people thinking that she's a vampire. It's like that's a little bit too much.
Oh, hello. Sasha. You are?
Oh, Jane sent me?
Oh, so you're the young blood that's been stirring up trouble around Hollywood. What have you got for me?
Well, I've actually made the bartenders look totally incompetent.
Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. But I'm afraid I'll have to bother you for just one more favor.
Story of my life. Okay. Sure, what's up?
Well, it's not like I don't love the family. But between my cokehead sisters in the bathroom and my drunk, horny cousin in the bedroom, I've had about enough fun.
Oh, I see. So, why don't you just leave?
Well, I guess Uncle Bruno has some kind of special plans for me tonight. I can't imagine what, but some of his goons already made it clear I'm not going anywhere. Do you think you could help sneak me out?
Sure, but oh. So she's actually not a vampire, but she's going to become a vampire today. Or tonight. Yeah, today is funny. She's going to enter the inner circle. That's actually quite a perk. Look at the option 3 there. That's ridiculous. Alright. Of course, I'd be happy to help.
Thanks. You're a real sweetheart.
Alright, so I need to get her out of the place here. Got Sasha's goodwill, but now I have to help her escape the party. So obviously I cannot go back to the main hall. Alright, I have to think a little bit about this. So to go to the outside, there's only 2 places. The entranceway that we just came in from. And the back doors. So I need to go to the back doors, but how? Alright. First of all, let me switch my clothes here to get the extra dexterity points. So yeah, we have sneaking 8. Should be enough. We'll see. Oh, the guards are here. I forgot. Okay, so... Jesus, let me go. It's like having to deal with one of those followers in the anti-tribute mod. But you cannot ask her to move away, I guess. Let me see if I can actually ask her to... Oh, sorry. I can't, so I cannot ask her to, like, teleport to my back. So if I get stuck, I'll have to wait for her to move. That's rough as hell. Alright, so... Yeah, no, this is just not doable from this side. So I'll have to avoid the guy in the kitchen, I guess. There's some secret passages here. But I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where they are. There's no reason to ever use them in the base game. Other than like maybe you piss off the Giovannis and they actually start attacking you. Maybe you can like enter one of them to hide. Yeah, but I really don't know. I know that there's one in the kitchen. Alright, so... You know what? I'm going to raise my stealth here. This is way too close for my taste. Let's see if that helps a little bit. That's an interesting puzzle to solve here. Oh, I see. So we actually...
Who's there?
Sure, bro? Where's the entrance? Is like here? Maybe here. Okay. So this is the same spot as the Yaki Bill thing. Oh yeah, this is exactly the place we need to go. Chill, bro. Where's Sasha? Oh, here. That's actually a very cool name when you think about it.
Thanks so much for all
Sasha,
your help.
Giovanni, they're so cool.
And by the way, visit my new club when you get a chance. It's called the Elbow Room.
Okay, good night, Sasha. Okay, so what happens now with the quest? The deal is complete. Jane will interview for Isaac. You should tell him how everything went. Oh, really? So that's it? Alright, so I guess we're good. Let's see if the guy is going to react or something. Oh no, don't fall here. Oh. Come on. I knew it's the type of place that if you fall, you might get stuck. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah, so he's not going to bother me anymore. Okay, so let's do the... Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ. Thought this was the other door. That said, I think I might as well just go back to the entrance here. This place is amazing. But I'll never understand why people live in places like this, in terms of like... Oh, you have like a family of like 5 members. Why would you live in a place that has like 25 bedrooms? You know what I mean? Even if you have like a big extended family, I just don't get it. But also, I've never been rich, so I will never know. So I'm not wasting brain cells on that. The funniest one I've seen was Johnny Depp. Because of the trial, they had to actually check his finances and check all his houses and stuff. And the dude has houses all over the world. Why? You know, I don't understand. And I don't mean like he's like renting the houses. He has the houses. But why would you spread yourself like that all over the world? And he was having financial troubles, so yeah, just sell a bunch of them. Why not?
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win.
Oh, I see. So I'm Victor. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Mira Giovanni.
I see. So what exactly did you mean when you called this a contest?
They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation is. The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Oh, forget it. You wouldn't understand.
I'm very interested. So tell me more about the real power in the family.
Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family. Except he hasn't aged a day. I met with a senator from Massachusetts who asked me if I was related to Bruno Giovanni. Said Uncle Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard the rumors. The core of our family, they never age. They're secretive. Whispers of blood magic and a kiss. Whatever it is, they pick the very best of us for it. I do anything to be picked. I've made some errors in judgment, but I've lobbied hard for this family's interests.
I see. So errors in judgment, for example?
What? Forget it. I'm not saying anything about that.
Even the best of us make mistakes. It's obviously set on you on this path.
I just met you. I like you, but I can't tell anyone. It's too personal. Sometimes you do things you regret. And if someone here found out, they'd use it to destroy my chances at the family ever letting me into their inner circle.
So you're not the only one with regrets, Mira?
You couldn't possibly understand.
Let's see... So I'm under investigation by the FBI for embezzlement. It could ruin me.
I did something because it made me feel alive. If you've never tasted it, you wouldn't understand. But a few months ago, I shared a hit with somebody I thought was clean. I tested positive last week.
Oh, I understand. That's unfortunate.
I won't have to worry about this disease if the family accepts me into the inner circle. I won't have to worry about a thing ever. I'm on a lot of politicians' Christmas card list. And this family knows I've swung a lot of votes for it. But I'll spare no expense for a lock. I want to be in that circle of power, and I won't let blood get in the way. And of course, when your time comes, I'll pay back the favor.
Okay. I'll see what I can dig up. So yeah, the great thing about the Toreador quest is that the Sasha Giovanni story actually ties very well with this one. Because she was the one that's going to be chosen tonight, right? But now that she's gone, it's going to be one of these 3 here, apparently. I don't know if it's only one or maybe more. We'll see.
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
Victor.
Victor, pleasure to meet you. What line of work are you in?
Vampire. Real estate?
Myself, I'm an investment banker. Great business, lot of potential. For example, I got the inside track on this company right now. And let me tell you, when this company goes public, everyone's going to wish they had a piece of it.
I have real estate, like one apartment in Skyline that's not mine, and one apartment in Santa Monica, apartment quote unquote, but a dump that is also not mine. Tell me more.
Well, it's a biotech firm. You know, they're working on growing replacement organs. Really fascinating technology. In a couple of years, I'd bet everyone will be going to them for parts. I figure an investment of $50,000 could be easily tripled in 5 years.
I see. Do you have much experience in this? How much did your last investments return?
You take risks in this game. Sometimes you make $1 million, sometimes you lose $1 million. The economy changes. It's had problems lately, but it's bound to rocket back any week now.
Oh, you haven't been very successful lately, have you?
Most people here, they've got cash they don't know what to do with. And if one of us falls on hard times, don't you think as family, they're obligated to help him out? Besides, I get the kiss tonight. Everyone will be investing with me. In fact, if I could ensure my place at the grown-ups table by, say, drawing some attention away from my financial shortcomings, I'd be guaranteed the kiss. Know any dirt about the others I could use? I can't pay you, but I got this watch and this ring.
I see. So I'll see what I can find out. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Alright, so we just need another one. The most annoying one. Fantastic party, huh?
What? Oh, sure.
Something the matter?
Family events. How many more of these do we have to attend before we're taken seriously? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, really.
They're pitting us against our own flesh and blood for the privilege of joining the power clique. All you hear is, what have you done? How much did you make? Who do you know? You can't tell anyone anything, because they might use it against you.
Yes, so you mean if you found dirt on the others, you wouldn't use it? Jesus.
The heart says no, but the businessman in me tells me to smear them into the ground. I guess I would. And I know they'd probably do the same.
Yes. So, if I were to hear some gossip about other people, would you be interested?
Yeah, I guess I would.
So, that's not all that's troubling you, is it? You can trust me?
I don't even know who you are. I'm Chris Giovanni, by the way.
Victor Rossellini.
Call me paranoid, but how do I know I can trust you?
So you seem decent. I've got a secret I've been afraid to tell people as well.
You go first. If it's anything like mine, I'll tell you what's bothering me.
Sure, that's fair. So I realize I'm an atheist. That's actually true. I renounce my Catholicism. That's also true.
Really? In this family, that kind of thing can get you excommunicated if you're not careful. Well, all right. You want to know what's on my mind? I'll tell you. I found out a few months ago. My mother had an affair before I was born. Turns out my father isn't a Giovanni at all. My real father is this writer named Michael Avalon. If anyone found out, well, I might never rise up in this family.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Enjoy the party. And like, Glib Tom betrayed the maximum number of Giovannis. But I haven't betrayed anybody yet. Oh, I used the discipline by mistake here. Oh, that's very dangerous here. This place is not Elysium at all. Which is fun.
Oh, hello again.
Hello. So I might have heard something about your family that you might like to know?
Yes.
So you'd be happy to know then that Adam is completely broke?
Adam broke? A few years ago they did an article on him in the business section. Money's practically more important than God to this family. I'll make sure Uncle Bruno somehow overhears this. Take this. It's more than Adam's worth.
This lady's fucking brutal. You would like this too? Chris isn't really a Giovanni. His mother had an affair.
Aunt Cecilia had an affair?
Yeah.
If Chris isn't really a Giovanni, it won't sit well at all with Bruno. So sorry, cousin. Here, These bills represent Chris's entire future. Spend them wisely. For your assistance, you can be certain that, when I have my way, I'll bring you into the fold. If you wish. All I have to do is set the rumor mill in motion, and I'm as good as in. Excuse me.
Sure, okay. There you go. Sorry, man.
They know I'm broke. I'm ruined. I might as well just go hang myself.
Just go, bro. What about you?
I told you that in confidence. Rest assured, if I go down, I'm taking you with me.
I doubt that. Alright, so I'm going to do something that I basically never ever do here in the Giovanni Mansion, but since we are doing a story playthrough, let's actually talk to this lady here that helps us find the sarcophagus. I basically never ever do this. It's been many years since I heard the dialogue. I think I did this once, then I never did it again. So yeah, first time in a long time. Dirty dishes. Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay. So actually, we became the greatest wingman of all time here, because not only we ruined Adam and Chris here for this lady here, Mira, we also helped Sasha leave, and she was one of the prospects here too. So we actually basically removed 3 of the possible contenders here. So she does pay us again. But hey, Clan Quest can do all that. It's not that all-encompassing of a mod, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's see what she has to say.
Hi, I don't think we've met before.
Victor Rossellini, and you are?
Nadia Milliner. It's a pleasure to meet you, Victor. Are you from the Chicago Rosselinis?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
Okay, I will. So what do you do?
I'm working on my master's out here. I'm from back east. The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them, like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, for example?
I really can't say much about that.
Oh, come on, you can tell me. We're all family, aren't we?
Oh, forget about it, really. It's nothing.
Oh. Let's see. You know you want to tell me?
Okay, I'll show you something, but you can't tell anyone. Promise? Follow me.
That worked? I thought I picked the wrong option back there. There's no way that actually worked. That's crazy. Another reason I have to do this is that I can feed on her too, without any problems. Show me. Fascinating.
Come on.
Alright, so can I use the dodge book right now? Oh yeah, I forgot. My dodge is maxed out, has maxed out since like the beginning of the game. So this is one that I can just sell. Hey, chill, lady.
Come on.
You're going too fast. Don't go too far ahead, I need to feed. I never try to keep her alive because I don't even know if like something happens. I don't think so. I think the point of the character is just to show us the crazy stuff. So enter the Giovanni tomb without upsetting the party. Sophisticated. Oh yes. Toreadors are classy. I love her dress, by the way. Looks awesome. Combat. What combat, man?
You know what they do in this room?
Looks like an embalming room in a funeral parlor.
Mm-hmm. Know what they do with the corpses?
Please don't say sex.
I shouldn't do this, but why don't I show you? Gets pretty weird from here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and be ready to run. You'll understand when it happens. Follow me.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me just get the Voce del Morte here. Man, the Clan Quest mod makes this place so much more enjoyable because of the extra quest. I like the Giovanni Mansion, but with the extra quest, like, it gives an extra layer to the place, you know? And also talking to this lady makes we finding the crypt here make more sense.
Shh. They don't usually attack. Just don't provoke them.
I won't, I just need your blood. Come on, I can't feel her? Really? Oh, that's so unfair. So where are you gonna go, lady? So are you going to follow me like all the way through here?
What's happening? They're coming to get us. Oh my gosh, we
Finally. This lady's a genius. She's like, oh, I'm going to show you a bunch of corpses that walk around in the basement. But don't make any noise because they are dangerous. And then when they start actually attacking, she's like, no, why? Oh, Jesus Christ. What is your master's actually? I bet it's an artistic one. That should be. There's no way she's like a math addict or something. When I say math, I don't mean a drug, I mean actual math. 1 + 1. There's no way she's going to be an engineer with that type of brain. So might be like a biologist or something. Alright, so let the lady fend for herself there. Not my problem. So I don't know a whole lot about the Giovanni, but I do know that they have that religious connection, which is very interesting that any vampire at all would be religious. In terms of like regular religions in the world. Because by vampiric lore, God actually exists, right? Because of the Cain and Abel thing. But that said, why would the damned like be followers of the scripture? You know what I mean? But vampires has always have this religious connection, right? I do remember that the newest versions of Vampire have that thing where like the vampires are all attracted to the Middle East for some reason. I don't remember if it's like in a specific spot or a specific person, but I do know that they keep like feeling like a longing or like a sense of nostalgia towards the place, and they feel the need to go there eventually one day, especially the older ones. So we have a couple of twins to deal with here. A couple of twins is awesome. It's just a couple of 2 twins that happen to be a pair.
Your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now or face the consequences of your actions.
So what are you talking about?
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
Okay, so what alliance are you talking about?
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
No. Okay. Where are you guys? Oh great, fireball to the head. Come on. Alright, let me get a little bit here. Oh, he was going to teleport him. I think he actually failed because of the presence. Yeah, they can't attack me. Yeah, all mesmerized. Well, one is done. I wish these guys had names instead of like the Chang brothers, like the Blade brother and the Claw brother. What the hell? Like, what about Steve and Mike? That'll be awesome. Oh hey, there's like a body here of some kind. Let me see this closer. Oh, wait. Jesus, what the hell is this? Is this, like, always here? I don't remember seeing this before. Well, whatever. Must be a Giovanni thing, I guess. Alright, so all the quests have been successful. Yeah, the fact that we can get away in the truck like this, it's hilarious. No Giovanni in sight. Alright, we're back. Hopefully you're going to be happy, sir.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankaran sarcophagus is ours. You have been of service, and it is appreciated. As prince of this city, I have decided to grant you the privilege of siring one child.
There's something I've never done in this game too. I don't even know if it's actually doable.
I'm sure you'll find this suitable recompense. If I may give you a piece of advice, choose carefully. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you?
Yes.
Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Excellent. Well, before we do that, I need an answer. Are you in an alliance with the Quajan?
What? Preposterous. No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it sounds like you've been taken for a fool.
I was told that by the Quajan agents sent to steal the sarcophagus.
And you believed them?
Yeah.
They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks. They are duplicitous, evil creatures. Did they not try to kill you?
Yeah, they did.
Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I.
I believe you. Let's open the sarcophagus. Whatever. Just... let's humor this guy here for now.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Yes, sir.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
Yeah, he's going to change his mind pretty soon. So how do you open it?
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't build it. How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
Not very.
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Oh, who?
His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
So where can I find him?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Oh, I see. By who?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
So you figured all of that out from sniffing around his room?
Actually, there were 2 hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
Fair enough. So what do you? So what do we get? Jeez. So what do we do to get him back? The worst ones for me to read are always these ones that have like a bunch of short words in a row. So what do we do to, you know, these are the worst ones. Harder words are actually fine. The ones that have like shorter words are worse for me for some reason.
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
I see, so the Society of Leopold?
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity.
Oh, I see. So how do we get him out?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
This guy's such a silver tongue, right? So how do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Oh yeah, no, this guy's a big fan. So I have a few questions before I go.
Excellent.
Alright, so anything else you can tell me about the Society of Leopold?
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Best not to announce yourself.
Alright, so you spoke of Gehenna before. Think this sarcophagus is part of it?
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter.
I see. So have you learned anything else about the Thin Bloods?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy around me. Tragic. Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however.
Ooh. Tell me about yourself.
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Alright. So this question here is a trick question, actually. So if I answer the first one, I refuse to give it into the beast. It's just a philosophical thought. The fourth one is pointless. So we have these two, which are quote-unquote the correct ones. So if I say to him, I appreciate your interest in me. I'm fascinated by you. He's going to tell me a little secret, which is that his original name is not Beckett, I think. That will give me XP. But if I answer, like yourself, I consider myself somewhat of a scholar, the second one here, then he'll give me the answer that will give me the scholarship point, I think. Let's test my theory here.
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh. How versed are you in the occult?
Not very.
Then you wouldn't know that Dracula, the fictional vampire of movie fame, was very real. His real name was Vlad Tepes, and he was a Jamisi, though he was not Sabat. By some accounts, he still lives into these nights. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Alright, I'm ready to get to the professor.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Yes, sir. There you go. So I think it worked. Yeah, it did. Alright, so that's what you need to do to get the final rhetoric point here. So you get one in the museum, and you also get one here. Oh man, I need blood like right now.
Did you find a way to open the sarcophagus?
Getting the sarcophagus back was quite an expensive ordeal.
I can't have my protege looking plebeian, can I?
Absolutely not.
You'll find I can be very generous towards those who serve me well.
Did I mention that I had to see as link through the sewers, Chinatown, fight the Shimisi?
Point made.
There you go. You've made a wise investment. Now it's time for me to pay off. Okay. Wait.
Did you find a way?
No, not yet.
Come back when you...
Oh, so I don't actually need to talk to him about this? Alright, so... the Society of Leopold, okay. The fight against... Oh, Isaac, yeah, let's go and complete the quest for Isaac before we go today. So the Society of Leopold, the only thing that I don't like about that is that when you fight Bach using a melee character, it's always annoying. Even if it's not like actually hard, you have to run towards a guy and he's going to teleport to the other side of the room. You need to run and so on and so on. Kind of a back and forth type fight. But I do like the idea of the Society of Leopold, and also because of the Prelude mod that we played on the channel too, I have a newfound appreciation for the members of the Society of Leopold, because in that mod you can see their side, right? You play as a hunter for the Society of Leopold in that mod. I mean, initially, the mod ends with you becoming a vampire, right?
Going somewhere.
The first part of the mod, that is. Alright, let's go to Hollywood real quick. Excellent. Also, the fact that he gives you Beckett is the one that gives you scholarship points. It's absolutely perfect. It needed to be him, you know. I think in War Games you can get one from the Watchmaker, and you can also get one from Phantomas, the one that I missed during my playthrough. I remember that to this day. Alright, so let's finish the quest for Isaac here. Let's see if he's going to give us some more extra XP. Finally, I'm going to have a decent amount of stealth to actually go into the Society of Leopold. Actually, let me change my armor already. Yeah, so I'm going to have sneaking 9 there. It's going to be awesome. Hey, sir.
Evening.
About the documentary?
What did you find out?
Well, I have a swanky, I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what this word means, swanky, never heard of this word before. So I have a swanky old lady that would like to tell you all about the dirt under LaCroix's nails.
Oh, really? What's her name?
She's called Jane, she's a Ventru, I think. She knows LaCroix really well, in fact she works for him.
That sounds just like the kind of person I was looking for. You did good, kid. You know, I've got a little extra time right now. Maybe I can show you a thing or two, if you're interested.
Oh, really? So can you show me how to hold up in a gunfight?
If you really want to be a good shot, you need to be aware of everything except the gun. You should anticipate your target and your breathing, but the second you start anticipating your shot, you're going to miss every time.
Oh, I see. So, I'll give that a shot. Get it? You need a rider?
Don't push your luck, kid. Now get out of here.
Oh, come on. This was going to be my triumphal entry into the world of Hollywood here. Alright, so he actually gives you a training in firearms? Did he? I think he gave me a perception point. Or maybe not. He gave me something. I don't know what he gave me. Yeah, I have no idea what he gave me here, to be honest. But he probably gave me something. I also got some XP, and I got XP during all the stages of the quest too. That was really good. But this quest is kind of short, to be honest. It feels long because you have to start in a place and then you have to do a few other things to be able to continue and so on. But it turns out it was not like something super complicated. I don't know where the quest went here in terms of like the Hollywood, right? It has to be. Yeah, pulling favors, there you go. Alright, so in the next episode we are going to go to the Society of Leopold. And right after the Society of Leopold, the next quest in the base game would be the Hellowbrook Hotel to deal with the Sabbat, right? But because we are going to start the Sabbat chapter also in the next episode, we are going to meet Jesse, which is the first new NPC we are going to meet, and we are also going to talk a lot with Andre, and we need to convince Andre to be able to actually join the Sabbat in East LA. We have to prove ourselves first. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.